Yeah. 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 Banana nan. Well, hey, cut that out. Tula. Tula. The Tulanator. Tula Tornado. The Tulamanian Devil. Tula Too Cute. Many nicknames. This George Foreman grill going on here. Hash brown. Make a nice brunch. So it says brunches from 10 to 2. So, yeah. According to Google AI Gemini. Did I think it was funny in the Justice League when it was like Ezra Miller? He's like, brunch? Like, what even is that? Not. I don't know. It wasn't a gut buster. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a riot. It wasn't like Hangover 1, you know, or McLovin from Superbad or something. It wasn't that good. It was just kind of, So, what's the deal with, like, brunch? I mean, what does it mean? It wasn't that funny in Justice League. Yeah. It wasn't funny at all. Just, I don't know. Yeah. Right. Somebody wrote about what the LeBron impression. Oh yeah. Oh, I just did they did the LeBron head in the comedy one, and it was like, "Would y'all be doing that?" Like it was just. I will admit, I don't put much effort into what black people sound like, except for like the chef from South Park. I really don't put, that much effort into that. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all boys better be good. Y'all ain't gonna get the pizza.
The Isaac Hayes or whatever from South Park. Yeah, I mean that's the usual impression that I would do. And then black comedians can do the impression of white people. Well, hey, I'm a white person. Do that Dave Chappelle kind of shit. I don't really give a shit. It's the same. I don't think that white people actually sound like that, and probably all black people don't sound like Isaac Hayes from South Park. But that is like the stereotype kind of thing. Now, I might be getting some Chinese food tonight from Chef Chan's Hunam. So I'm hoping and praying. But, yeah. The George Foreman Grill? The George Foreman Grill. Is it great? It's not great. Does it work? Well, functionality, yes. Sure. Oh, boy. Oh, oh. All right. So I'm not going to party tonight because the temperatures are out of control, and I'm trying to win the $650,000 Texas two-step lottery tonight. So I'm going to put all my effort into the game, as it were. Take a while on that. All right, we'll carry on to the next phase. Yeah. We should do like, how many eggs do you think? Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So the eggs, the prices of eggs are down? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which is excellent. Yeah, I did the Creed parody of Higher for Joe. I showed all the high gas prices and all the high food grocery prices for Joe Biden, the Biden-Harris administration. And then I sang over it. Can you take me higher? Yeah, I hope some people enjoyed that one. That was actually one of my favorite ones, even though, Creed came out in 1999 and all that, and weren't popular since about 2000 or so. But at one time, Creed dominated the airwaves for like a year or two. Then they were gone. Like the wind, like they never even happened. But I like that song, Higher. And I think it's pretty good. Put a little pepper in here. A little milk. Can you take me higher? The irony of it, doing the parody, is that, higher meant like, can you get me higher to a new plane or, a happier existence or something. And then, it was higher prices under the Bidenflation. And so that was the joke. That was the satire there. A little milk. You need another banu? There you go, honey bear. All right. Hey! If you're hungry, Tula, eat your kibbies. All right. Let's get this going on. Got the butter. I can't believe it's not butters. Spreads. Spray. Well, Bella's an old dog and she needs to start eating her puppy food again. She's overweight, so because my mom spoiled Bella to death, literally, and so my mom's a spoiler. Yeah, she doesn't believe in my mother does not believe in tough love or anything like that. So it's called, women have this trouble with something, it's called discipline, right? Yeah, exactly. So since they're nurturers, they like to nurture just automatically. Probably. So my mother's response to discipline or tough love is usually, oh, I feel sorry. Oh, I feel too bad. Women aren't natural punishers or enforcers because they're usually nurturers. No, I'm not saying there's not ruthless, unscrupulous women that love power and love, punishing people like Nancy Pelosi. But I'm not saying there's not ruthless women out there, of course. But naturally, the women are nurturers, and they're not disciplinarians. So, unfortunately, I'll have to resist my mom's natural proclivities to spoil Tula, or puppy, because she will if she gets the opportunity. But so we had to retrain an old dog to eat her puppy chow so she'll lose weight and live longer. So. I'm willing to make sacrifices for the sake of discipline and results. And, hopefully, hopefully that'll work out. So Discipline and sacrifices. Yes. Yeah. Can you take me higher? I like that riff. Okay, what are we doing up in here? Can you take me higher? Scott Stapp. Yeah, I guess Creed kind of fizzled out because the century changed, and also the technology changed for digital downloads. You know, Pandora was coming out, and Napster and Kazaa back then. And so the format was changing, the technology was changing, the century was changing, and so a lot of the 1990s and older artists were finding it hard to keep up. So, or didn't understand the changes that were going on technologically and so forth. And I think Scott Stapp had personal problems too, right? Yeah, had the bipolar disorder and substance abuse disorder, drinking and drugs. I think maybe it was mostly drinking. I'm not sure, but so Creed went down. Who am I to judge? I am no saint. Potatoes off, huh? Mm. Break it up, break it up. Break it up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. Well, good taters there. And we'll the Pentagon. Quadruple murder suspect. Ooh, sounds like a great time. Okay. Now, here's something I didn't predict, besides everything else. AI and quantum computers. I did not predict that when I was 14 years old or whatever, 12 years old, that when I was almost 45, that Eric and Lyle Menendez would be back in the news. Yeah, it just wasn't a possibility that I thought of in the original early 90s. Yeah. Oh, well. We can't see it all. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Everybody felt that? Hell yeah. All right. The next phase of the operation, I guess. The quesadilla creation. The next phase of the operation is creation at the station. There you go. I had to add the extra one in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I saw the Mark Dice video. That was like retro video. It was called, I want to say, I feel like saying the N word on there. Yeah, it was pretty funny, I guess. sometimes these retro music imaginings, sometimes they're not, 100% time accurate. But you know what? That one, I feel like saying the N word, was pretty good. It was like, it had that early 1980s vibe to it, and it kind of sounded like, Prince, like funky and shit. It was pretty good, actually. So it was a good. Besides being gut-bustingly funny, I'm not sure if that, whole like Shiloh Hendrix thing was a, some kind of GoFundMe scam. It might have been real though. So I don't know. I don't really trust the GoFundMe and the Give Send Go after the fake homeless guy with a couple. Or you could set up some shit too, right? Like a racial encounter. I'm saying it's theoretically possible. Cold burger. Cold burger. I'm glad he's not my co-worker. I got my flow burster. He's about to be a cheeseburger. Yeah. Brian Coldburger. Yeah, there we go. He's about to be a cheeseburger. Brian Coldburger. I'm glad he's not my co-worker. Yeah, I can feel the rap flow on that. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? Like to be young and partying, and like some young blonde girls are out in the night, late at night in the college town, and like, we're going to the taco truck after the bar. Woo! Yeah. Man. Only get one life and one youth, but. Yeah, that look nice. Oh, it's back. Brian Coldburger, college murderer. Oh yeah, Idaho student murder. Yeah, that's the way to make it rhyme better. We're making some quality Idahos up there. Oh, the trial resumes today. Huh? Yeah, so put a little ranch on both sides. Some ranching. Yeah. It's like yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everybody can feel that one too, I think. Yeah, yeah. It's time to cook the mesquite ham to get it warm enough to make in the uh, brunch quesadillas here. We're going to put it all together. Yeah, maybe some of these parody songs aren't always good, but my God, I feel like saying the N word was like a great. I mean, the song sounded great. You know, it's it'll say in the comments, Mark Dice brought me here. Is that Shiloh Hendrix like a multimillionaire from the funding? I heard she got like at least $1 million or something, huh? So, are some people out there in the social media world watching this and saying, "Hey, what if we created some like racial scenarios? Like, get out of here, Whitey! You don't belong here. Screw you, Ed!" And they set it up. They get a and whoever the victim is, they get the money from Give, Send, Go or GoFundMe or whatever. Patreon, whatever the funding sites are. Get out of here. I don't like your people in my place. Yeah, do I think that's what it is? Well, I mean, I guess there's real scenarios that are caught on camera that are real life, real deal, really happening, and and then there's like the homeless guy. So, uh, oh, could you imagine if they had crowdfunding 30 years ago with O.J. Simpson trial? It would have been like black people giving all to O.J. and then the Goldman family would be really rich from white people crowdfunding them. Uh, or imagine the race riots of 1992. Imagine if it was Rodney King would get a whole bunch. He'd become a multimillionaire. You could crowdfund Rodney King, and then Reginald, is his name Reginald Denny or something? The white guy who got his ass kicked riding through the hood in his truck. He got ripped out and got his ass beat during the LA riots. Was it 1991 or 1992? Yeah, way back. And yeah, crowdfunding. The only thing people have been questioning my financial decisions, um, not just like beer and shit like that. Uh, I guess people would think that music is not a quality investment, whether it's in your car. So I could see people in my family criticizing me if I had some money and had a decent job, if I bought some records and albums and got me some new speakers and a CD player, and got the music. Bought more music. Yeah, I guess it's not really something important, but it is something that's important, to me. Yeah. I know there's some people that are like, you got to save for health insurance or house payment or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like important, like critically important shit. Yeah, that's true. But as my, I guess the doctor's son used to tell me, I love my silly shit though. So he's like, I know I got to do serious shit, but I love my silly shit though. And, kind of thought about that. Yeah, you got to have a little silly shit too, a little shenanigans. It doesn't mean people have to have vices or addictions. It just means you got to have a little release valve, right? So, from time to time. All right. Let's get this going here. That car shield, yeah. That cheese down, yeah. And then we're gonna put some ham first. I think maybe ham first. That ham first. Some ham on there, yeah. Jam with the ham. Don't give me spam. Kablam, kablam. Put the eggs next. Excellent. Yeah. Hash browns on top. That's what she said. Oh, yeah. Bringing those browns. Yeah. Going down on the brown or whatever. No, the MTV VJ from back in the day. She was like Downtown Julie Brown. I think when I was a kid, I was like, sound like a porn star name or something. Downtown Julie Brown. It. Yeah, I guess there's some things that even if you're a kid, you're like, inappropriate, All right, Bella? No. Hey! You're in my zone. All right, so then we can put, some more cheese? No, wrong way. Make it a true quesadilla brunch thing. Yeah. Put this cheese up so it doesn't go bad. Do. Highway to jail. Yeah, I like that one. No, I mean highway to hell. On the highway to hell. I like when he says, his name Brian, is it Brian Johnston or something? And he's like, I'm on the highway to hell. That sounds cool. That's it's difficult that if you have a lead singer and you're able to replace him, that's a difficult thing, finding a replacement. But AC/DC did it fantastically. Who failed to have a proper replacement? Well, I think In Excess from Australia. That JD Fortune guy wasn't too great. I should have auditioned for that shit back in the day, but still, even if I was a good singer, even if I was an okay singer, it's still hard to replicate Michael Hutchence, the original lead singer of In Excess, and so it would have just been copying anyway, or it would have been kind of blasphemous anyway. Even if you made money, even if NXS liked you, even if the fans loved you, it still would be kind of sacrilege. Oh. I know all the Journey fans are saying, all the Journey fans, right? They're like, oh, this Filipino guy sounds just like Steve Perry. Yeah. And an AI can sound just like whoever. I heard that Beatles AI shit. Man, I wish I'd never heard it. It's like watching a dead man talk. It's like, you don't want to hear that. It's fucking creepy. Yeah, they did it the other day with the AI. They reconstructed the dead victim, and it gives an apology, a full video of a AI generated dead guy. And even though it'd been dead for like a few years, that shit's creepy. I think it's different if it's Superman and it's like your dead loved ones and you're in the Fortress of Solitude and it's just recordings of holograms. Like in the Richard Donner Superman 1, Superman 2, etc. That's fine if it's just records of your family and they say stuff. I suppose there's artificial intelligence in there because they kind of react and they kind of answer questions. I suppose that is a creepy part of it. But I guess the non-deceased individuals would have to agree that they're not recreating their family for just an emotional need or some kind of fill up some empty hole, that they're actually doing it to preserve their family history or something like that would be a better way. Like Superman, his whole race is destroyed, so that's why he has all the archives. Not because he's just a weirdo wallowing in his sorrows, necessarily. Time to slice soon. Yeah. On the sillier side of AI, I think it's fine making retro, songs and creative videos. To me, that's okay. But the creepy shit just isn't on my. Is just not good. Good flip. Flipping good. Yes. All right, successful so far. Messy, but successful. It's hot out here at the racetrack. Ooh. Nah. It's hot out there at the racetrack. There it is. Oh, they hired another hot chick on Fox News. No wonder the ratings are. Okay, or at least like when it comes down. I think it's about done. I don't want to get it burnt. Burnt? Is it burnt? No. Okay. Is it burnt? Did I get learnt? All right. Time for brunch. All right. Right before 2 o'clock, the supposed official time of brunch. Oh, yeah. Let's do this thing. Ooh. Yeah. Ready to go. Got our iced tea. Happy brunch.